The history of Zanzibar is a rich and complex tale of trade, conquest, cultural exchange, and transformation. This East African archipelago, located in the Indian Ocean, has been a crossroads of different civilizations for centuries. Here is a brief overview of the history of Zanzibar. 1. Early settlement and Arab influence. Zanzibar's history begins with the arrival of early Bantu-speaking communities on the islands around the 1st century AD. By the 9th century, Zanzibar had become an important trading post for merchants from the Arabian Peninsula and Persia. It was also a center for the slave and ivory trade. 2. The Swahili coast. Zanzibar was part of the Swahili coast, a region of East Africa that was culturally influenced by both African and Arab traditions. Swahili culture, with its unique language and architecture, developed in this region. By the 10th century, the islands were under the influence of various Arab sultanates. 3. Portuguese dominion. In the late 15th century, Portuguese explorers, including Vasco da Gama, arrived on the East African coast. They established control over Zanzibar in the early 16th century, using it as a base for their trade routes. The Portuguese dominance in the region was characterized by violence and the disruption of existing trade networks. 4. Omani Sultanate. In the 17th century, the Omanis began a series of campaigns to oust the Portuguese from Zanzibar. By the late 17th century, they had succeeded in establishing control over the islands. Zanzibar became a center of the Omani Sultanate, and the Sultan of Oman moved his court there. The islands were a hub of trade, with spices, ivory, and slaves being the major exports. 5. British and German influence. During the late 19th century, European colonial powers, primarily the British and Germans, established a presence on the mainland of East Africa. Zanzibar became a British protectorate in 1890, while the Germans took control of the neighboring territories. Zanzibar continued to be a major trading center during this period. 6. The abolition of the slave trade. In the late 19th century, international pressure led to the abolishment of the East African slave trade. Zanzibar played a significant role in this trade, and the British took measures to end it, leading to social and economic changes on the islands. 7. Independence and the Sultanate's end. Zanzibar gained independence from British colonial rule in December 1963. However, the Sultanate's rule was soon challenged by a popular revolution in January 1964, resulting in the overthrow of the Sultan and the establishment of the People's Republic of Zanzibar and Pemba. The new government aligned itself with socialist and communist ideologies. 8. Union with Tanganyika. In April 1964, Zanzibar and Tanganyika merged to form the United Republic of Tanzania. This union brought together the diverse cultures, languages, and histories of the two regions. 9. Modern Zanzibar. Zanzibar retains its distinct identity within the United Republic of Tanzania. The archipelago's economy now relies heavily on tourism, with its stunning beaches and rich cultural heritage attracting visitors from around the world. A blend of African, Arab, and European influences continues to shape the unique character of Zanzibar. Zanzibar's history is a testament to the interplay of different cultures, trade, and colonialism in shaping the region over the centuries. Today, it remains an enchanting and historically significant part of East Africa. Continuing from where we left off, here is a further exploration of modern Zanzibar and its historical and cultural developments. 10. Zanzibar Revolution and Political Evolution. The Zanzibar Revolution of 1964 marked a significant turning point in the island's history. It led to the establishment of a socialist government, which eventually transitioned to a multi-party democracy. Since the early 1990s, Zanzibar has held democratic elections and experienced political shifts between different political parties, primarily the Chama Cha Mapinduzi and the Civic United Front. 11. Cultural heritage. Zanzibar's cultural heritage remains a prominent aspect of its identity. The Swahili culture, influenced by Arabic, Indian, and African traditions, is celebrated through music, dance, art, and architecture. The islands are known for their distinct dhow boats, Zanzibar doors, and traditional music like tarab. The annual Zanzibar International Film Festival and Saudi Zabusara Music Festival showcase the diversity of the local culture. 12. Tourism. Zanzibar has become a major tourist destination, known for its pristine white sand beaches, coral reefs, and vibrant marine life. Stone Town, the historic center of Zanzibar City, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and features a unique blend of architectural styles. Tourists visit Zanzibar for its natural beauty, water sports, and the opportunity to explore its historical sites. 13. Economic activities. Tourism is a primary driver of Zanzibar's economy, providing employment and revenue. Agriculture also plays a vital role, with spices like cloves, cinnamon, and vanilla being grown on the islands. Fishing is another essential industry, and Zanzibar's seafood is famous for its quality. The islands continue to be involved in trade, particularly with countries in the Indian Ocean region. 14. Social and cultural challenges. While Zanzibar has made progress in various aspects, challenges persist. Issues such as poverty, healthcare, education, and access to clean water remain significant concerns. Additionally, the political climate can be volatile, with periodic tensions and disputes between the political parties on the islands. 15. Zanzibar's autonomous status. Zanzibar has a unique and semi-autonomous status within the United Republic of Tanzania. It has its own president and government, and its citizens have their own passports. The union with the Tanzanian mainland allows for a sharing of resources and responsibilities while preserving some degree of self-governance. In summary, Zanzibar's history is marked by its role as a historic trading center, its colonial past, the Zanzibar Revolution, and its emergence as a popular tourist destination with a rich cultural heritage. The islands continue to evolve and face various challenges as they navigate the complexities of modern governance and development while preserving their unique identity and traditions.